Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a current relationship. For a small portion of you, this could be someone that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. It's a very strong connection, and it is hard to let go. Both sides, both of you. And that is because it's a spiritual connection. Very, very spiritual. And there's contentment here just being in the spirit realm. Wow. Goodness me. I only have 4 cards in this entire deck that I find for myself. I relate them to spiritual aspect. Out of the 4, you have 3. 3. So definitely this is a very strong connection for the both of you. All right. So we have here, first card's the strongest, mystery, followed by illness, wellness. After that, we have death and rebirth, pleasure, ecstasy, creativity, centering, order, compassion. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have inspiration. My method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, based on what comes up today. All right, let's have a look. My dear Pisces, I have had an awakening moment. A spiritual awakening. I realize now that there is something beyond just you and me. It's not just the body. There's something unique, something different, something true, and something pure and sacred. I question the universe. Why is it that you are in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Are we meant to be together? Are we supposed to be together? Many times, I stay in this bubble, and I don't tell you what it is that I feel. I feel the sense of familiarity with you, as if I have known you from before, somewhere, as if I can talk to you about anything and not fear that you're going to judge me. I can be myself around you, and to me, you feel like family. When you're not there, I can feel your presence. And sometimes when you're not there, I can smell your scent. In my dreams, everything feels so real. Sometimes, as if it's a memory. But despite all this, there are struggles. I find it difficult to reach out to you and be with you the way that you would want me to be. There are many things that are weighing me down below the surface of this water. I want to go above and see that shining star. You are my star. But I can't, because there are things that are weighing me down. Responsibilities, burdens, restrictions, constraints. Emotional trauma, things that I have gone through in the past, things that I cannot avoid. I want to have a restart in this connection. I want to have a second chance in this connection. All of the things that have happened before, it was a rough road, a rough and rocky road. It was never smooth sailing. But because of the things that we have gone through, and the things that I now see, I feel it is important that I do try to create a future and try to invite you. Why? Because in this connection I have felt so much pleasure. This pleasure is not only physical, but it is spiritual. There's something beyond the both of us. There's a spiritual bond between us. And sometimes, when I think of you, and when I'm with you, a part of me feels happy. Not the outside part of me, but my soul. There's a sense of ecstasy, eternal bliss. The funny thing is, I don't know where this is coming from. Have we had, maybe, a past life together? Do I know you from before? A part of me wants to create something with you. Something that would be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love I would love to weave. And have you as the center of my world. I also feel that in this connection, you make me feel grounded. You make me feel as if you're always going to be there. To me, we are like the yin and the yang. If I'm the moon, you are the sun. We come and go and we dance in perfect harmony. Never fading, always relying. And I can count on you that you will always rise again. Maybe I've taken you for granted. I never really paid attention at the details. Right now, I am confused about the type of connection we have. I am drawn to you because of something that's on the inside and not just what I see on the outside. At this point in time, things have changed. I view you differently. Before, I viewed you differently, but now it is beyond the flesh, beyond passion, beyond lust. This is ecstasy. And it is very odd, it's very strange, it's very new to me. This is why I'm kind of confused. Yes, I do have pleasure from this connection, but I'm very confused as to what kind. Why would something so spiritual make me so happy? I don't know which way to go right now. I know it's been a while and I haven't made a decision. I haven't moved on from where I have been stuck. The reason why I'm stuck is because I don't want to make a mistake. I feel that I can move forwards, backwards, left or right, but I'm surrounded by thick fog, and only once this fog, meaning the confusion, has lifted, only then will I be able to make that decision. There's a lack of understanding and a whole lot of confusion, a lack of clarity. And once I understand all of that, only after that will I be able to make a decision. In the meantime, I know that I have put you through a lot. I have compassion for you, empathy and sympathy. I know it doesn't mean much, but I do feel that in this connection, it is important for me to recognize what I've put you through. You were fine before, and you were hurt. Your life was a little boring, and that I made it exciting, a little too much, roller coaster ride. And now I've taken a step back because things changed. I feel as if the dynamic of our connection has changed. For me, you are someone who provides me, gives me a lot of inspiration. You inspire me. The world smells better, sounds better, tastes better, feels better, knowing that you're in it. I feel inspired, and I feel like writing things, expressing myself in various ways. You are someone who makes me feel alive again, vibrant again. My life was boring. My world was black and white. But you arrived, and now everything does seem colored. For now, all I know is that even though I want to be with you, even though I want to have a second chance and a reconnection, sometimes I find it difficult, simply because I'm drowning in a sea of sadness. This feeling of depression, hopelessness, despair, devastation encompasses me. It envelops me and swallows me. From that mindset, Pisces, I can't really release myself, even if I feel we have the strong spiritual bond. All right, Pisces. So you do have two cards that are a little complicated here. The illness wellness card plus the order card. I'm very surprised though. I don't think I've ever gotten out of so many readings that are public. I don't think I've ever seen like 1, 2, 3 cards that are all related to the spiritual aspect. And with the pleasure card, this does talk about this person feeling spiritually content. So, I mean, I'm not even going to say 100%, guys. I'm going to say 1,000%. 1,000% you guys have had some type of a spiritual connection. There's too many cards that have popped up. This hardly ever happens. So you guys could be twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, maybe even more. Those are the top 3 that I've seen that are the most intense. This person also wants a second chance with you. So if you thought that this is the last of them, nope. This is a desire that they have. They want to put to sleep all that happened before. Death of the old and up with the new. Death and rebirth is the card. So this talks about the situation. All right. I have here, let's have a look, the Lover's Path Tarot. So here, here we have the magic as well as 3 of coins. So this deck, I like to have a look a little bit into the past in your connection with this person. What happened? Things were going great, but then all of a sudden something happened and everything just kind of went downhill. What happened? Hopefully, this will provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. This is for those of you that never received any closure. This person may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. They may have just simply abandoned you. And you're wondering, why is the communication over? What happened? So hopefully, this will make more sense to some of you. certain things that happened in the past. The first set of cards I just had a look at, guys, that is the current status. Here I have the status that was in the past. What was in this person's heart? What was in their mind? All right, we have here magic. Magic talks about a lack of self-empowerment, not being the master of many things, not being able to think of growth, blocked power and feeling under the spell of another, manipulating or using others, a need to control the situation behind the scenes, secrecy, trickster behavior, which creates distrust. Now this goes for both of you. Either it's you or either it's them. You know who it is, okay? There's just maybe 2 or 3 cards in this entire deck that are slightly, they're not so easy to interpret, but let me know in the comments below if this is you, right? Or if this is this person. Because here's what it says. Your person of interest here felt that their power was blocked. Blocked by who? Perhaps you. This also could be a reason why, guys, that this person found you to be very spiritual. Spiritual also deals with the occult. I'm seeing the word occult. This person might have some type of suspicion that maybe you were dealing with that type of a situation that was manipulating in a way this connection. So this is just for a small portion of you. And I'm seeing here with the 3 of coins, my goodness, that's a very odd kind of situation, because this also talks about how this person may have been influenced by others and somebody else may have manipulated them and told them about you doing something related to like charms or manifestation or full-on black magic. Here we have this person felt that their power was blocked, and they knew and they felt that you were blocking it. Feeling under the spell of another. So they did feel that they were under the spell of you, but this can also talk about yourself. You may have been feeling that you're just so enchanted, this person's on your mind 24/7. But feeling under the spell of another, you just could not let go in any way. This person, again, is the cross watcher. They could have felt that you had done something on them. It was so intense, so intense. And I can tell you why it's intense. It's because this is not just talking about the body now. This is talking about the soul, even your spirit, right? This person feels that there is a very, very deep connection. And because they have this connection, they sometimes also felt under the spell of another, especially if there is physical attraction. And along with that physical, you have the spiritual. It's very difficult to move on, to let go, to think straight. It's not easy to think straight. We have here manipulating others or using others. So they also felt at some point in time that you could have been the person who's manipulating them, but Pisces, this could also mean that your person of interest was manipulating you. We have here a need to control situations behind the scenes. This could be, again, this could have been you controlling situations behind the scenes. Maybe you weren't, but that's what it seemed to this person. Or maybe they were controlling situations behind the scenes. Secrecy. Here it could be that they felt that you were holding secrets, or you felt that they were very secretive. Trickster behavior. This person was being sneaky. This is what I see here. This is completely this individual. They were being secretive, but they're also being very tricky. There's trickster behavior here. And because of this, it created distrust. They were trying to be clever. So they were trying to one-up you. Okay? So they thought that you're very cunning, you're very clever, you've done a few things, and this person had some suspicion. But they thought, you know what? I'm 2 steps ahead of this person. I don't have to worry. So there's that sort of mentality in the mind. We also have here the 3 of coins. The 3 of coins talks about not really wanting to build anything anymore, because this is in the reverse. Not wanting to manifest anything, not even wanting to construct. There was a lack of desire for building a career, relationships, or even wanting to build a home. Here it talks about the inability to manifest material goods or business success. This person was not cooperative with others to construct any sort of venture. Here it talks about rechecking plans for expansion. Are they even practical? Time to confer with those who may be more experienced. So what does that mean? Your person of interest wanted to recheck their plans with you. They were thinking, is this even practical or not? Is this even going to work out or not? And unfortunately, what it talks about here is time to confer with those who may be more experienced, which means, just like I said before, this person, because they are not wise, they went and they talked to other people about you, about them, about this connection. And Lord knows what those other people said, right? Some of them may have said, have you thought about this person? And they're so spiritual. Maybe they've done some juju on you. But whatever it is, the influence that this person has in the Three of Coins, it doesn't come from their own mind. It comes from someone else. And whatever that other person has in terms of their experiences and their interpretation of this connection, it will have an effect on this connection because it is affecting this person, your person of interest. So why would somebody confer with others? It's simply because they don't have experience, they don't have knowledge, they don't feel as if they know enough. And so because of that, they do try to get as much help as they can from the outside. All right, let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. All right, interesting. So we have here any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Let's have a look. All right. So definitely you got a page, right? So you don't have a queen, you don't have a king, right? You don't even have a knight. So you are dealing with somebody who is immature. Not only are they immature, but they may be very inexperienced, unwise, right? And because of this, the issue now is, how do they approach you? So first things first, this person doesn't like confrontation. They may seem to be like that type of an individual, but what I'm seeing here is that they want to move to calmer waters. Remember the Death and Rebirth card you just had? Well, this is very similar to that in terms of the action, wanting to put to rest all that happened before and moving on to calmer waters. Here we also have the Six of Wands. This is that individual whom you are thinking about. That person once upon a time was in your life. Then they left, they vanished. And now boom, they're back again. This is that individual coming back into your life, wanting to be victorious, wanting to be that person who gets all the attention now because they want to come back into your life passionately, but also with a sense of victory. We also have here the Nine of Wands. The problem with this is that even if they want to be with you, even if they want to dedicate some time, energy, and effort and give it to you, they can't because there's too many things going on to the point where they've taken on so much that there's a lot of burdens and it is overwhelming for them. The demands are too much. So for this reason, what your person of interest is doing, they're trying to let go of a few things. You remember the illness wellness card, right? They're trying to let go of a few things that no longer serve their purpose. So if there's a project, a couple of projects, they'll maybe just put it to the side. If there are responsibilities, maybe they can prioritize and not really dedicate too much time to that and maybe dedicate a little bit to you. So you see here, there's a planning involved and it's good because what their aim here is to be with you, and they can only be with you if they are not bogged down with so many things. This person was overwhelmed. They know that they're going to get overwhelmed. And before it gets bad, they want to make sure that they can actually fix the issue. We have here the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it does talk about how in this connection there is this desire to wait. There is this desire because this person doesn't want to rush into the connection or rush into anything. What I'm seeing here is that a lot has happened. They feel that they have invested some time, energy, and effort into this connection, but the results haven't come. So they also feel that. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have the Page of Wands. Yes, your person of interest is going to message you. Now, the message is not going to be very rough. It's not going to be blunt. It is going to be short and sweet, most likely, and it'll sound a little immature. So take it as it resonates, but do understand, yes, this person wants to reach out to you. From what I see here, I do see them reaching out. Just keep in mind, they are not going to be bold. They're not bold like a king, and they're not expressive like a queen, and like a knight, they're not rash. This person is timid. They're shy. So take it as it resonates. I do see this person reaching out to you. However, there's a few things they have to look into before they do. All right. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. I don't know if I just announced that, or maybe that was in my head, or maybe I announced it out loud. All right, we have here, look for a sign, followed by helpful people, success, recovery. It's up to you, so you do have the choice card here. Let go. For some of you, it is important. Okay, this was popping out, so let's just pull this out. Choose a new direction. Okay, very meaningful cards here. First card's the strongest here. So sometimes we get so used to an individual and we miss them so much that we tend to not look at any signs, especially red flags. Here, you are being notified, not warned, but caution. That's what I'm seeing, caution. Look for signs. This could be signs and synchronicities, knowing that you're on the right path, but it could also be red flags. Certain things that you think that are just not resonating with you. Once upon a time they did, but now they don't. For this reason, yes, helpful people. It is important that you go out, talk to some people. This is your family members, your friends, people that you trust, people that know that you are in this connection, and people that can actually give you proper advice, right? Advice that is to your advantage and not bias. So you have to be careful who you go to. Make sure that person is not jealous in any way. We have here also success and then recovery. So after you engage and talk with other individuals, at some point in time, yes, things are going to be successful for you. And there will be recovery. Now, this recovery card is huge. This does tell me that in this connection, things have been I'm seeing up and down, like a roller coaster. Things have been so up and down that you just wonder, like, where do you stand? Is this meant to be? Are you supposed to be like this? And if so, why does this person drain you so much? So I do see that here, that sort of thought, because of the recovery period. And this person could have drained you. The way they were acting, the way they behaved, everything about them. We have here also, it's up to you. So it's up to you. this does talk about how in this connection, you do have a choice now. And the only reason a choice is coming is because of the recovery card, because not all of you are going to want to be with this person. And not all of you truly get along with this person as much as you used to, or as much as you would like to. So here it does talk about making up your mind, making a choice, taking that action, and letting go, and then finally finding a new direction. Wow, that reads just like a sentence, doesn't it? For those of you that wish to stay, it is going to be complicated, but do make the right choice for yourself. Take the action that's needed in terms of this individual. Reach out to them. But in the meantime, before you do that, don't do the same thing you used to do. Let go. Let go of the beliefs, let go of, I know it's hard, but the pain. Let go of certain things that may be holding you back, even your own belief-related system. The beliefs could be anything. It doesn't have to be religion. But it could be our morals or ethics or values, things like that. But whatever it is, it's important to let go, because only when you let go, there's going to be success. And choosing a new direction means here, not literally choosing a completely different partner, but finding a different method of approach. So things have been going on the same old, over the past months and maybe even years. Here, this talks about trying a different technique, trying a different method of approach. And when you do that, eventually then, the results are also different. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have not the right time. So with not the right time, it does talk about how there is this desire to really hurry up and get this done, get this fixed, the situation between the both of you to mend, right, and to bridge that gap. But the angels are saying here right now is not the right time. The time will come, but it's not right now. It will happen in due time. Pisces, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. So you do have a choice here, right? Either you can be with this person or you can move on, but letting go is key for both groups, and choosing a new direction or a different path, a different technique, that is very important, because if you do the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same result, right? The exact same way. So you have to change things up a little bit in order to get a different result. Oh, and regarding this card, yes, that's your reading, Pisces. I hope some of you have resonated with this. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated with you. I wanted to just mention this for those of you who are looking for private readings. This is a love reading. So yes, I do love readings. It's on my website and also the link below in the description. The website is www.asnointia.com. In the rates and packages section, you will see I have some, just some that are available still. But one is on past life and spiritual connections, and not all the time are they in the past, just to let you know. Please do read the description before you place an order so you know exactly what to expect. And then I do have the love reading. This is a written report plus an audio. I also have, for this one, the chakra checkup package. If you feel there's a misalignment between your mind, body, spirit, and your soul over time, something has happened and it has triggered something in you, and you just don't know how to go back to the same old self that you used to be, this package is for you because it helps you get rid of negative energies. I have the ability of helping you, and I have the ability of having a look in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers, remotely. I look at these, and I also have Angel Fakeel to confirm for me what it is that I am seeing. And so once I know that what we have, how many negative energies we have, these include jinns, demons, evil spirits, then I tell you what to do and how to get rid of such things. It's a very simple method of approach that I've created. Also, for some of you that may feel that other people are jealous here because there was that sense of black magic, right? There's black magic, something going on. Somebody may have just been jealous and maybe put juju on the both of you. That is very common. It's happened to me. You can read my bio a little bit. It's not even that long. I have a lot to write. I just never did. And I will one day. But there could be, for some of you, negative energy, evil eye. This could literally be black magic, voodoo, hexes, witchcraft, curses. This package, the Chakra Checkup package, it gets rid of all of that. Okay, so you don't have to worry. It's a one-shop stop. Or one stop. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so some of you might also be, and not all of you, but sometimes you may feel sleep paralysis or supernatural things that are a little spooky in your home. This package also gets rid of that. Okay, so like I said, it really does cover up anything that is supernatural, anything that is negative, that is in your home or your aura inside of your body. This method gets rid of that. And the reason why it's important to get rid of such things from your life, it's because these things are not meant to be in our lives. We are actually just meant to be us and our angels, right? As well as our spirit guides, who are people who have passed on, who love us. But sometimes we also attract other energies without even knowing it, especially when we're worried and we're upset and we're sad and we're crying. We do attract a lot of negative energies. They latch onto us, and at some point in time, it gets a little too much. It's hard to get rid of. However, like I said, the package that I have, it's quite simple, straightforward, and it helps you get rid of them. Now, I also wanted to mention, I do have another channel, Asnointia Audio, and the videos there I have are all free. That's on YouTube. The videos are all free, just like this channel, and please do have a look. Some of the videos I have, they are on past life and spiritual connections. I also have some videos on relationship-related advice, and I do have one video on negative energy. What and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove such things from your life. And there you have it, folks. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments as much as I can, and I reply as much as I can, but I do appreciate you guys expressing yourselves and writing in the comments below. It gives me a better understanding as to what you're also going through, and sometimes I do create content on the other channel based on the common experiences that all of you guys go through. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.